Hi, this is Carolyn Miller coming to you from Autumn Leaves Jewelry, and this is part 3, the final part of my upgrade of my green fluorite bezel, which didn't have a bale and it didn't have a clasp or a chain, and so I've upgraded it and I'm finished. And if you look at the two parts before this, you'll see the process I went through, sort of the thought process and the choosing the tools and everything. I wanted to go ahead and show you what it looks like now. I'll probably post a picture below this video of what it used to look like. It's not much different, it just has the add-ons, but it really does add to the piece. So I'm really excited about being able to list it on Etsy and sell it. Here it is right here, and that's kind of how I left it last time with this bale. Whoops, the bale goes this way. And what I want to show you is the toggle I made. I was discussing the toggle in part 2. Here's the round part of the toggle, and notice it's got this little loopy thing on top, and that's because it's important for your, and here's the bar part as well. It's really important for your toggle to be able to pivot, to move around as you wear your piece. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together and show you the toggle part. And here it is. Like I said, it would be close to where the bezel is. So there it is. I hope you like it. I would love feedback, any kind of feedback on this piece. The other thing I did was I made a really long chain using 16 gauge silver. And 16 gauge is a little bit thin. It's not super thin. But I used 12 gauge to make the toggle. And so the difference in that gauge is thicker. If you go lower in gauge, your gauge is going to be thicker. If you go higher in gauge, like a 20 gauge would be pretty thin. So 16 was kind of thin, and I thought, gosh, it needs to be thicker. So then I thought, I really do want to use that chain I made because I spent so long making it and so long soldering it. So what I decided to do was go ahead and take the chain and step out of my box again and do something I'm not used to doing, which is I took a chain and I made figure eights, and every piece is soldered, but I went ahead and made figure eights. I hope you can see this. Let me try to hold it up so you can see the figure eight. So everything is soldered, and then after I got done doing that, I went ahead and I used used liver sulfur, and I oxidized it. In other words, I accelerated the process of oxidation. And you know, it's just when your silver starts to people call it tarnishing silver. Remember our grandmothers, I don't know, maybe people still do, but they used to shine the silver before company came. But the patina, you know, just kind of adds to the piece, because if I had left this chain plain, I really think, without oxidizing it, without turning it sort of a blackish color, I really think that it would have taken away from the actual main piece, because I want the piece to look old, a little mysterious, as I stated in part 1 of this video. So now my piece is complete, and I wanted to show you a couple. It's really versatile also because I made this toggle clasp, so it can be worn around the front. And what I wanted to show you is, here it is worn through the toggle pieces that I made. You probably won't be able to see, it's very long, which I intended so that, you know, if you wear the right outfit, it could look really groovy, really good. And then I also discovered the toggle looks really good in my top part of my piece, which is the bale going, like I said, the wrong way. It turns out it's the right way with a piece of with the bar part of the toggle, and I want to show you that because I love it. And the reason I love it is because, as you can see, untwist it here. As you can see, it leaves the circle part of the toggle, which I initially made, it leaves that open, and it kind of adds another design element to the piece itself. And so it kind of does look like something, to me, it looks like something that you would find, something old you dug out of the attic or found at the bottom of the ocean, an old timepiece or something. So I love it. The other way you can wear it, which my daughter was showing me this yesterday, You can wrap it around your neck. And you can put the toggle together like this and then wear it, you know. So maybe the circle shows, and then, let's see, camera's opposite, so okay. So you can wear it like this. There's so many different ways you can wear it. I love this piece. And the chain is really long, and I spent some time shining the chain up with my flex shaft with the piece, so that I also removed some of the oxidation, so it would be sort of like you know, it wouldn't just be pure black. It would, with the liver of sulfur solution, it would also have a little bit of that like worn, like, oh, maybe some of the sea from the ocean wore some of this away. So this is it. I'm really excited about it. I'm glad that I finished the project. It's one of those projects that I bet if I weren't making the video I may not have finished, but it was fun. It was like kind of like putting together a painting. So thanks for bearing with me with this. And in closing, I wanted to show you something. The main thing I make and sell on Etsy are spinner rings, and I've described all over my blog. I have a huge love of making rings for so many different reasons, and I love kinetic rings, rings that move with your, while it's on your body. And this is one of my rings, and this is a really, really chunky ring, and it's got a 14-karat ball right in the center of one of my 3 silver spinners, and it's hammered, and it just feels so good on it. It's hard to explain, but because of the fluted edges, when you wear a ring like this, it just feels good. Even if it weren't a spinner, if you just had a ring like this, it just feels really good. Anyway, it's definitely a statement ring, this one. It's listed in my Etsy shop, and I wanted to show you on this one, because you'll probably be able to hear it. And I'm not flipping you the bird. It just happens to fit on this finger. But I wanted to show you, and maybe you can hear how it spins. I'm trying to get the lighting right. Like I said, I'm not flipping you. Okay. You hear that? I love it. Just love it. So all 3 rings spin independently, and then at the top, my little gold piece pops up, and I love that. Anyway, I'm going to close with this, with my ring. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I love feedback. Coming up soon, I'm going to do a spinner ring giveaway for the holidays. So please look for that on my blog as well. Have a really great day. Bye.